Hey, love. I've been having a lot of conversations recently with solopreneurs who feel blocked, overwhelmed, or even stuck, even though they know exactly what to do. And honestly, I felt it a little bit myself too. So today I want to explain why this happens and why it's not your fault. And most importantly, how you can shift it quickly once you understand what's really going on inside. What's really going on inside. So this is the deal. I know you're smart. You're skilled. You know what to do. So why does taking action it's so hard to do? Why do you procrastinate the things that matter most? Why does fear whisper so loudly just when you're about to be seen? Why does your business feel like you're pressing on the gas and the brake at the same time? This is the deal. It's not because you're lazy or unmotivated. It's not even because you lack the strategy. It's not because you lack the confidence. More than likely, it's because your inner beliefs and your outer goals are misaligned. And once those align, everything changes. Now, I'm curious. This is something my dad used to say. You may have heard it before. Whether you think you can or whether you think you can't, you're right. Well, this is so very true. And today we're going to explore a little bit about why this works and how it works so that you can be the unstoppable CEO that you have been working towards and dreaming about. So first we're going to talk a little bit about beliefs. These are like the invisible rules that run our lives, right? You can think about the beliefs, how they create the rules that your brain operates by. So these aren't the beliefs that you think, like, I'm not pretty enough, or they're going to judge me. This is more like the beliefs that are inside that are way under the surface. You may not even realize that they're there, but they come out at the most inopportune time when you're actually making a difference in this world. One of these beliefs might be, it's not safe to be seen. Now this could show up as, I have a fear every time the camera comes on, right? Another belief could be, if I mess this up, people will judge me. And that's really also a fear of being seen. Or I need to be perfect before I show up, right? How many of us, we get our eyes done, we do our hair and get all pretty and put our makeup on and try to have everything right so that we stay the focus of the video, right? And sometimes we can go overboard. And I need to be perfect before I show up. I need to have all the right words, and I can't post it unless it's just right. Yeah, that could be one of the beliefs that are holding you back. Success will take too much from me. This is a belief of like, don't move forward because your nervous system inside is saying, you're going to work too hard and it's going to be too hard and it's going to be too much stress. Trust me, I know this one very well. After working in the corporate world of high stress for like 15 years, I managed that one really well. Okay. This one shows up everywhere. This belief. Now, I can't get it wrong. You have a need to be right. And when does that show up? Does that show up when somebody asks you a question? Or when they ask you for advice and you're like, oh my goodness, what do I say now, right? Okay, so when these subconscious beliefs are active, it doesn't matter how motivated you are. Your brain will like pump the brakes. And it's not just your brain, but it's actually the physiology in the body that are pumping the brakes, going up. You got to slow down. You can't keep going because this is going to hurt. It's not about failure. This is your body, your mind, your spirit protecting you. That's what it thinks it's doing anyway. It's protecting you. Now we're going to talk about behaviors, because that is really the second really big part of this three-legged stool, if you imagine this. What you do is generally decided by how you feel. So it's because your body system, your nervous system, is trying to keep you safe from discomfort. So when you go to do that thing that is a little bit out of the comfort zone, you haven't done a lot of it, maybe it's pressing the go live button the first time when you're on Facebook, right? Or another platform. And the insides go, whoa, is this really going to work? Is this really who I am? And then all these words inside come up. Inside the brain, inside the mind, saying, oh, this is scary, I don't know. And sometimes things will happen like, oh, now I need to go to the bathroom. Oh, now I need a drink. Oh, now my body starts shaking or something. These are all nervous, physiological responses from your body trying to keep you safe and controlled. So your behaviors are controlled by your to-do list, right? They're actually controlled by your nervous system. Oh, think about that one. So when you're feeling overwhelmed, tired, anxious, or starting to feel stretched thin, your body shifts into this conservation mode. So it's like the whole energy comes in, and it just like shrinks. It's like, okay, well, what can I not do? And then it will make up excuses as to why not to do it. So this may be why you might be procrastinating, avoiding important tasks, maybe scrolling on social media or the news, doom scrolling, cleaning instead of creating, which cleaning is actually really good because it's a movement and it clears out the energy. But when you're avoiding the thing that you know is going to push you and move you forward, it's not what you want to do in that moment. Sometimes it's making food, because food is actually, when we talk about behavior, food is a reward that stops you from moving forward in these other situations. So food, when you train a dog, what do? You use food, you use pets, right? And food a lot of times can't do anything when you're hungry. It's like, have you heard people talk about hangry? Oh, I'm hangry, right? And then nothing ever happens. Yeah. So this is another way that your body will oftentimes stop you. The next one, it's almost like a spiral or a freeze. And that is when the body goes, there are too many things to think about and to try and do, and this is really scary, and I can't do a thing. So that is an emotional freeze response. Even though it's something that you know you want to do, right? The third leg of the stool is identity. This is the deepest layer and the overarching of all of them. Once you get this one down, then everything else will fall into place. But the thing is, it's like you have to have the foundation to build it to get to that identity, right? An identity, this is the most powerful one. You will always behave like the person that you believe yourself to be. So if your inner identity says, I'm someone who always struggles, I'm inconsistent, I can't trust myself, I start things but I don't finish them, I'm not ready yet, I'm too young, I'm too old, I'm not smart enough, I'm always late. All of these things, this is in your identity, and the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. So when you believe that that's who you are, that is who you will be. If you want to change who you are, this is the ultimate goal. Once your behaviors change and shift to where you want them to be, then that identity will be matched perfectly. Identity creates consistency. Identity creates momentum. Identity creates confidence. Identity creates action. So if you are the person that are telling yourself, and you believe this is who you are, I am a CEO that makes $200,000 a year, and I am making a difference in people's lives. And that is what's happening. You will not only act like that person, but you'll become that person, right? You think about the actions, the behaviors, and the beliefs, and that all goes into the identity that creates everything else. How cool is that? So this is how they work together. Imagine you have a 3-legged stool, right? You got the stool and 3 legs. Well, each one of those are super important, right? Beliefs is number 1. Number 2 are the behaviors. And number 3 is the identity, who you believe you are. Now, when even one of these legs is just a little bit wobbly, your whole system, your whole body and energetic system feels unstable and misaligned from where God is leading you to who you are meant to be. This is how your brain responds. Think about this. Have you ever experienced any of these? Let's slow down. Let's hesitate. Let's avoid. Let's stay safe. Now that's when you can know what it is you want to do, what it is you should be doing. I don't like the word should, but what it is you want to be doing, what it is that you know are the correct next steps to get you where it is you want to be. And you still don't do it. It's not because you don't have discipline. It's not about motivation. Honestly, it's alignment. And when these 3 legs sync up, action becomes absolutely natural. How cool is that? Now, there's probably a few things that you're feeling right now that you don't want to. And let me know. Let me know if you relate to one of these things. Put a message in the comment of what you're relating to. You're feeling stuck and you don't know why. You're procrastinating on things that really matter. It could be really mattering in your business, or it could be like it's something really important, like bills, or something that's really important in your relationship. The next one, overthinking on everything. Feeling like you're behind. Are you feeling behind right now? starting 10 projects and finishing none of them. Feeling overwhelmed and exhausted. Yeah, been there, done that. Knowing what to do, but overthinking how to start. Feeling scared to be seen. Not knowing what to say when the camera comes on. The inner critic yelling so loud, and the inner encourager stays quiet. Feeling inconsistent. Avoiding tasks that you know is important, like bills, like paying the bills, or content, or messaging your friends, right? These are important. Feeling like you should be farther along right now. Now I want you to know, if any of these feel familiar, there is nothing wrong with you. Your system is doing exactly what it's designed to do, and that's protect you. So the good news is that you can shift this much faster than you can possibly imagine. When you address the belief and the behavior pattern or the identity that's off, things will start shifting almost immediately. I mean, I've seen people go from frozen to flowing in just one quick session. The transformation is unreal and absolutely beautiful. Now, it's not because they worked harder, but because they got aligned inside. And this is the work I've been doing with solopreneurs. Gently, compassionately, and deeply. And the great part is, you don't have to sit there and talk about it 1,000 times. I know so many people are feeling this right now. And after seeing these patterns in myself and others, I've created something I have never offered before. In fact, I never thought I would even do this, but it's been laid on my heart. So here we go. I'm opening a few spots for the Rapid Mind Rewire coaching sessions. So this is a really gentle one-on-one session where we uncover exactly what part of your belief, behavior, and identity system is misaligned. And we shift it right there. One and done. And in this session, you will get clarity on what's really blocking you. You will get a nervous system reset to calm your overwhelm. The subconscious realignment exercise to shift your identity. Relief from the procrastination and avoidance cycle. And one simple step next that feels really light and doable. And this is going to give you renewed confidence and emotional ease. So if you're tired of feeling stuck, if you're frustrated with procrastination, if you know what to do, but somehow you can't make yourself do it, this session is for you. So I'm only opening about 6 spots right now because this work is really deep, personal, and energetically focused. So if you want one of these 6 sessions, respond to this message or put a message down below in the comments or send me a DM and I'll give you the details. You don't have to feel stuck anymore. Your momentum is just one aligned shift away. All right. Well, thank you for listening. My name is Crystal Shelton. I'm helping you dissolve the blocks that have been keeping you stuck. Lots of love. Bye.